Parents are good afternoon. This is Younib TV Live. My name is Joseph Kamau. Now, parents are compelled to drive great distances to other counties in order to access vaccination services, with 10 counties being the most affected. Payment delays and budget cuts for the purchase and distribution of routine immunizations are to blame for the shortfall. Treasury has now claimed to have issued an additional 1 billion Kenyan shillings to pay off debt. Here is the report.
At birth, alafu yenye pia hatuna ni oral vaccine, hatuna pia tetanus vaccine yenye napewa to pregnant mothers. Today nilijifungua, niliambiwa hiyo hospitali haikuwa na PCG. I looked for around 3 hospitals. Hawakuwa nayo.
The children will need to get all these vaccines at once, yeah? So they may have to be injected all these vaccines at one dose. And remember, immunization is a first stop measure. It's a preventative measure to prevent public health crises such as outbreaks.
Now, drama has unfolded as fists were thrown in Kisii County Assembly as MCAs physically fight after failed impeachment of administration executive Dr. Alfred Ndemo. The honorable members seem to have forgotten their honors as they battled it out physically after failing to reach a consensus verbally. Now, on other news, there are currently threats from certain Kenyan Association of Manufacturers stakeholders to close their operations in Kenya and establish themselves in Tanzania. They claim that the inconsistent taxation policies outlined in the Budget Bill 2024 are the reasons for these actions.
If you continue in this path, we will be shutting down this factory and moving it to Tanzania. Those are the instructions from investors. And as somebody said earlier, business is about making money. If we cannot make money in Kenya, we will go and make money in Tanzania, and Kenya will become a trading nation, which is where we are going.
Parliament should consider the morality of taxing food, and especially food, very heavily in this country. So it's not just that we are arguing for bread. I think Parliament should be especially cautious in a country where 30% of children under the age of 5 have shown persistent lack of food, which has led them to be stunted.
And the wheel for those wheelbarrow goes up by 1,000 shillings. So she will live in this one. But you know this proposal is not from the parliament.
And of course, here you couldn't use a mkokoteni, it had to be a wheelbarrow.
Now, on issues Mogoka, the executive orders prohibiting the sale, distribution, and consumption of Mogoka in Mombasa, Kilifi, and Taita Taveta counties have been temporarily halted by the High Court in Embu, pending the hearing and resolution of a related lawsuit. In her ruling on Tuesday, Lady Justice Lucy Njuguna urgently added that the conservatory orders will remain in effect till July the 8th and certified the petition filed by the Embu County Assembly and Godorema Mogoka Sacco Society.
County iko na uhuru wa kuset their revenues and cess. Waweke pesa mingi sana ya gari ya miraa kuingia kule Mombasa. Technically watakuwa wametutoa kwa hii biashara kwa sababu ya kutuwekea bei za juu. Tunaweza taka kuuliza governor akubali, tuketi, tukubaliane.
Wamekasirika sana kutoka juzi jana leo. Hakuna kitu biashara wa miraa wanafanya huko Mombasa.
Wajue vile hii biashara itafunguka kwa sababu si biashara haramu.
Bei imekuwa chini kabisa. Na sababu ni kwamba ukienda kwa mnunuzi yeyote anasema Mombasa miraa iendi.
Si watu wa miraa hata hatujui tutaelekea wapi. Tunaona kama maisha yetu inaangamia. Tunaona kama maisha yetu imefika mwisho.
We will be back after the break with more news updates. Welcome back. Now, on international news, in Papua New Guinea, desperate villagers are searching through the mud and boulders for remains and survivors in the wake of a landslide that the UN believes has buried at least 670 people. A thriving town in Enga province was completely destroyed by the collapse of a mountainside with devastation stretching over nearly a kilometer. Less than 1,000 remains have been found so far, despite difficulties caused by debris that is often 10 meters deep and a lack of suitable equipment to aid the process. Here is the report. Now, on sports, the Ghetto Marathon second edition is scheduled on June 30th, 2024 at Kabete National Polytechnic. The event aims to reach 1,000 athletes, an increase from the 300 that were reached the previous season. Its goals are to promote peace, fight narcotics and substance abuse, and elevate communities through sports and culture. Men and women who will win the 21-kilometer race will take home 200,000, while the prizes for second and third place finishers are 150,000 and 100,000 respectively. Here is the report.
Mtaji mimi ni mwenyeji hapa ambapo tulingangana, niliweza kuingia nafasi ya pili na iliendelea vizuri sana, na niliweza kupata pesa fulani. Kuna pesa ambazo tulipatiwa kama wanariadha ambayo imetuboost kibiashara, kama hizi classes hapa hizo kuna pesa nilipata. So huwa naamka 5. I have a watch ambayo huwa inani guide. Naamkanga 5 naenda train yangu kama kawaida. Niko na ile route nimepanga, leo nitaenda kupiga hill work, leo nitaenda kupiga kwa uwanja. Na kuna wakati naenda 30 kilometers, kuna wakati naenda 10 kilometers speed work, Patrick.
Now, still on sports, for the purpose of streamlining federations' activities prior to, during, and following the Olympic Games in Paris, the National Olympics Committee of Kenya, NOC, has teamed up with Deloitte Kenya. To prevent a corruption scandal, the NOCs expect that the collaboration will bring transparency and accountability. They will have an impact outside of the playing field thanks to their cooperation with Deloitte East Africa. The collaboration will begin with the next Olympic Games in Paris 2024 and continue through the Games in 2032 in Brisbane.
Our teams have volunteer hours. They have 40 volunteer hours a year, and they're all really excited to be part of supporting the National Olympics Committee in all the impact they want to make through sports.
Our resolve and purpose have been to deliver our services specifically to our athletes and affiliates by enabling them to succeed. The collaboration with Deloitte East Africa gives us the business direction to support our strategic delivery and processes, allow us to operate a sporting organization while taking inspiration from excellent corporate practices.
We have come to the end of our news bulletin at 1. My name is Joseph Kamau. Remember, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow.